So I just discovered Jankum, and I was talking about it, and you actually saw the video where I was, talking about it quite seriously with the people that work here. I live in a comprehensive mental health care personal care home, and so it's a little bit like an asylum or a hospital, but then also it's just a home, like it's an apartment that you rent, but it has rules. Like I can't have alcohol in my room. Now I don't miss alcohol. I like White Russians now and again, and you can't have marijuana in the state of Pennsylvania at all. So freedom wise, we are not a species that can boast. We just aren't. We aren't. And our nation can't boast about freedom. America, the United States of America, cannot boast about its freedoms. It simply cannot. But when it comes to the brown dragon, when it comes to the brown lightning, as I've learned to refer to it, the truths that I learned and then suggested to this guy got him writing a report and telling another staffer. And I happened to borrow these from the facility when I was huffing my Jankum earlier. And believe me, oh God, it's so good. I used this. And so what I'm claiming, the actual claim I am making, is that I pooped and then I fermented it and then I put it in this bag and I huff it to get high. That's the actual claim that I have convinced people here that I live with that needs to be taken seriously. And so all of them, the three of them that are working here right now, have all expressed concern and dismay and reported to me that I'll have to talk to the manager here about this. And for me, it's a spiritual awakening. And for them, it's Jankemophobia. Jenkemiphobia. The irrational fear of Jankum. And so what is it? It's a form of poopophobia, right? Which I think should have a Y. It should be POOPYPHOBIA. Because why are you poopophobic? You poop constantly as a human being. Almost all the time, like it is something you return to, and you do again and again and again. That's not, so why are you poopophobic? You're better than a brownie huffer? You're better than me because sometimes I brown out after smelling my feces, after I snort a line of the brownie gift. I chop up my dried poop and then I snort it in a line and then I brown out for a few hours. And you're better than me? Think about that. That's the superiority that I face, that I've actually, and so discovering that that's a thing that humanity has, like it just really gives you another, like, wake up, Like, man, we need a spiritual movement to legalize Jankum in the face of it not being illegal at all. It's not illegal. It's your poop, baby. That's something you can love. And making love to it gets you high too. I realize this is a lot of poop magic that I'm casting. These tricks, these poopy tricks, are very fancy, and I'm gonna make it public. I made a TED Talk request. I went to him and I said I can talk about Jankum and Poojamal, and that's what I want to give a TED Talk on. And I want to do this because I feel it's time for us to address the poop in the room. And so what have I done today? I got online and I looked up fake poop just because I wanted to test out humanity's, like, Jankum limits. I found dozens of fake poop possibilities. I ordered like 8. And so in the next week, I will get to star in front of legitimate Frank poop. Now, I did not order any real poop, but you don't have to. That's the fear, that you can just use your own poop to transcend time and space and to be at one with the cosmos and to be squashed under the great poop in the sky. Just like that. To have a pile of poop fall on you like you're under a brontosaurus and he defecates on your head. Dino poop on the head is what we are taking seriously in my mental health care personal care home. So, you know, life has its own disappointments and surprises, doesn't it? It just does. It's amazing. The state of Homo sapiens. Sapiens means knowledge. Knowledge is more than information. It is information to know that Jenkum is fermented poop that you huff to get high. But it's knowledge to know that I ride the brown dragon with a lasso in the air, and the brown acorns that run from me on the clouds in the sky are lassoed and pulled into my fortress of brown, stinky, stanky, smelly, slimy, diuretic, constipated glory. That's what I have as a human being, and I lay claim to. In the face of their disapproval, I say, huff the mighty brown. Touch the wrongfulness of poop. Spread it upon your walls and face and all over the place. Because that is what a man should do.